This is a meeting of the Kingston Recycling Committee on September 16th, 2025. Members present in the room are Jean Wyatt, Vanessa Ricali, and Dean Landis Norman. Don't see anyone online yet. This meeting is being recorded by the local scene. Anyone intending to make an audio or video recording of this meeting should notify the chair at this time. No, don't see anything. Okay, the first order of business is to approve minutes from May, July, and August, and Vanessa has sent those to us. I hope everybody had a chance to take a look at them.
So May, I didn't get the first part of. I don't know if you have stuff to add. Should we make those complete before we move them?
Yes.
Okay, so May, we're gonna table.
So you need me to send you anything I have for May?
Yeah, or you can just append it onto
Okay.
the digital word.
I'll make a motion to accept the minutes for July 15, 2005.
I'll second that. Any discussion? Okay, I'll take a vote on that.
Vanessa, I.
Jean, aye.
And Jean, I. Okay, 3-0.
Did that mean someone was trying to get in, or what was all the morning?
No, that's from,
Oh, your phone, okay.
they forgot to turn it off. Good morning. Recycling, want to join us?
Oh, hazard mitigation.
Okay, yeah,
I'm over here.
yeah. Val was just looking in here too. I mean, you're always welcome to join the recycling committee.
What?
You're welcome to join the recycling committee.
I'll call my wife and see if it's okay with us.
Okay,
I make a motion to accept the meeting minutes for May 13th.
no, we're gonna dump those because I need to send info to Vanessa.
Like July 15th,
No, we just did those. Try the next one.
8/12.
25. Okay, you're moving those as presented.
Yes.
I'll second. Any discussion?
Yes.
Okay,
So I don't know what Adam's last name was. Assistant to Sean, so I put XXX, which is not his last name.
oh, from the highway department?
Yeah.
Hang on. Do I know Adam's last name?
I mean, I could just leave it as Adam, but it seems kind of informal.
I honestly should know, but don't.
Okay, I'm gonna interrupt with the video thing that needs to do.
I will try,
All right,
because I gotta be out of here at 10.
okay,
If not, I'll call you.
all right, did you get my text?
I did.
Oh.
I'll get
It's
back to
this
you.
Sunday, right?
Yeah,
All right.
I'll get back to you.
All right, thank you.
Sorry, guys.
So how do we want to leave that?
Can we just, as amended, and then find out his name and put it in before you?
Yeah, why don't we do that? That, we'll approve them as presented with the understanding that the last name of Adam will be added. How's that sound?
Good.
Okay,
Vanessa, I.
Me.
and Jean, I, 3-0. Okay. All right, good. That gets us a little caught up on things. Just let me know if you see anybody pop in up there.
I'm hoping it will make noise.
It doesn't, it's silent, you know, and I knew that Todd was not gonna be able to join us today. Because he texted me last week and he goes, are we having a meeting today? And I said, no, it's next week. He said, oh, I can't make that. All right,
So we don't have an update. Yeah, for now.
from,
Street, Parks, Street.
I don't,
Well, can we
Yeah.
move to the priority ones?
pardon?
Can we move to the priority ones? Like
Yep.
if there's any
Yep.
swap shop update and ag fair update,
Yep.
and then And those will probably include some of the other items.
It will. Okay.
So,
So the report from streets, trees and parks, I know they just picked up a bunch of signs too. So I don't know what they are. But I know that they did order, but they had an order in when David submitted our order and they picked them all up for us last week, so. Okay, we need to approve some bills. These are critical. We do have the bill from Permaline. Our portion of that was $808.95. That included a 96 by 18 green and white food compost sign for $240. A 24 by 30 green with white letters and trim compost food scraps with text that was $92.95, and a 72 by 48 white with multicolored letters, Town of Kingston seal swap shop, and that was $476.
I didn't get all of those numbers.
That's all right.
But what was the total, 800 something?
808.95.
All right, and what, oh, I'll read it when you pass me, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'll pass this around. First I need a motion.
Make a motion to approve the expenditure.
For Permaline. Okay, do I have a second?
Wait a second, approve expenditure. A second?
All right, any discussion? There he is. Good morning. I thought you were gonna call in. Didn't you go to Boston?
I tried.
Oh, David.
And 2 hours into it, I turned around.
Oh, my goodness.
What's going on out there?
The traffic.
Traffic, I couldn't believe, never seen so much traffic in my life.
Tuesday, wow.
And I called, I had a doctor's appointment at 8:30. And at 8:45, 9 o'clock, I called, oh no, it wasn't that, it must have been 8:30. And I was in Quincy.
Oh, my gosh.
I wish I knew you were going because I dropped my daughter at Logan this morning at 6:30. I left at 5.
Oh,
We
God.
got there plenty of time, but it was
Yeah.
getting heavy.
You have to go
Didn't see
very early. Yeah.
I've never seen it so bad. I mean, you know, I gave myself an hour and 45 minutes to get to
It wasn't near enough.
But
Well, welcome. We're glad you're here.
Oh, we're glad you're here. Sorry that you didn't get your appointment.
Yeah. So all we've done so far is go through the minutes. We did July and August. We're gonna wait on the May minutes, because I took part of those minutes and I haven't gotten to Vanessa. Okay, so now we're discussing the bill from Permaline. It was $808.95. And I trust that you have those signs.
I do.
Okay. All right, any further discussion?
So Jean moved it, I seconded it, and we're about to vote.
On
Want me to
payment?
read it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
David,
David, I,
David, I,
aye.
Vanessa, I,
Gene, I.
and Jean, I.
and she's gonna pass them around so we can sign them, and then I can update my notes with accurate information.
There you go. All right. Okay, and then the other one we have is from Lowe's for lumber. So detailed receipt here in the back, but the total was $497.44. Do I have a motion?
Could you put that with it?
Sure. Okay, do I have a motion?
Motion.
Do I have a second?
Second.
Okay. All right. Any discussion? All right, let's take a vote.
Vanessa, I,
David, aye.
Gene, I.
And Jean, I 4-0, so that's Lowe's. Okay. David, I'm gonna have you sign this one and Vanessa, and then this other one from Permaline, because you were involved with it, I'll have the other three of us sign it. Okay, do you have a pen?
There. Might have to
Thank you.
scribble a little bit to get it started on one of those bits.
Was that one or two signatures you needed?
Three, you need three.
Oh, then I need that
No, no.
back when you.
No, you're okay.
Oh,
Three
I am.
people, three different
Oh,
people.
gee,
Yeah.
I thought there were, because there were multiple sheets there. I just.
No. It's the form we have to fill out for the town and then the receipt.
Okay.
Okay. All right, while we're passing this around and signing them, I will just tell you that because you've given me single signatory, authority, I did authorize payment to Black Earth Compost for $322.50. I subtracted one barrel for $21.50 because they refused to take the one barrel. The next bill I
I
get,
thought it was two.
no, the first week.
Oh,
The next week, they refuse to. So when I get the bill that covers that, if it's not deducted, I'll deduct it. Then we got our bill from Jessica Wozniak for our social media. And she gave us bills for June, July, August, and the beginning of September, and it came to $156.25. Okay, so those have been paid. All right.
Can you pass those things to me?
Sure.
Just for my note, I don't know, I know I don't have to sign it or do anything, but I
No,
don't
you just
get all
need-
that stuff, and I'll get it back to you before you go.
Okay, do I have the signed ones?
Just
Or
one
do you
signed
need
one.
those?
I'm still taking notes off of them and
Okay.
I keep asking poorly.
Yeah, I know. It's tough, trying to keep minutes and also stay in the meeting. This is too bad. Okay. Are we ready to move on? I have to leave at 10, so we're gonna try and get through everything. Why don't we deal with the first thing, which is the ag fair. It's this Sunday. Okay. And Vanessa, I think I heard you say that we really need two tables.
I wanted to just kind of touch base. Are you gonna be there Sunday?
I'm gonna try.
Okay,
I'm not doing it all well. I mean,
I can
you
tell.
know,
I can tell.
yeah.
Yeah.
I've had to cancel stuff and walk out of things, and, you know,
Do what you
So-
can.
if I can be there, I will be there.
Okay, and if you can't,
It's
take care of
fine.
yourself.
Yeah. Okay.
So, I, hazardous household waste sheets, would I get them at the townhouse? I mean, at the, barn?
Trying to think if I don't think he has, I mean, I think we might need to print them.
Okay, so things like that, and you have a notebook. Probably not up to date. You had stuff and I.
Yeah, and I'll bring everything that I had.
What is that? Like, so if we're deciding what we need for table space, I'm trying to figure out.
Yeah,
what we
it's a
have.
binder that just has a bunch of information.
Right, so you have the
various
binder.
Recycling. I've got some pamphlets.
We still have sheets on the household hazardous waste.
We'll have to print them up. I
Okay,
have,
so I need
think
to
I've
talk
got
with you,
one.
not meeting time, because we have to cut
Yeah,
things short, but
yeah.
I need to know what I need to get printed or how to go
Right,
about getting stuff
right.
printed. But the binder, also, library's not gonna be there, so I'm gonna try on Saturday to get the notebook of library things.
Okay,
So we have that.
yes, I heard that from Donald.
Yeah.
They're not able to come. Do you know who's leaving over there? He's lost two and he's
Had
got a
lots
third.
of them. I think the teen went, I think reference is leaving. I can't imagine children's.
Okay. So is Mike leaving?
I think so. He's
Really?
referenced, right?
Huh? He's referenced.
Yeah. I think he's leaving.
Do you know where he's going?
Yeah.
We can talk later.
Um,
Okay,
Oh, that's true.
but
yeah, because
Uh,
he's done a lot of programming over there.
yeah, we can talk later.
Okay.
But wait, so,
I will have 2 large and 1 small compost buckets
that we can give away.
that we
don't have
can
to
give
take
away.
home.
And I will have pack of the yellow instruction sheets.
Okay, that was what, yes, so we want you'll have that literature. We'll figure out the hazardous waste sheets.
Yeah.
You have 3 buckets.
Yeah, 2 large, 1
And
small.
we don't have any sample of the countertops we're gonna do next year.
No, we don't.
But they're not like the green, then,
No,
I
I
haven't
think,
looked at them online. I should go look at that picture.
yeah, I think they're just white. Did you ever check to see if they had any over at the highway barn?
They gave me, the big
Oh, the big ones,
compost bin.
But they didn't have any of the little countertop? Okay.
So they gave you the cylindrical one that's all assembled?
Well, this one, it looks like it's made out of asphalt, it's all rolled up.
Yeah,
And then they have another one that's made of hard plastic, and it looks like Darth Vader's hat.
yeah, it does. Yeah, yeah.
So I'll bring them.
Okay.
So,
Probably
I
just
mean, is
one.
it big like this one?
Yeah.
This is one of them. I would rather just have a picture than have that real estate taken up by a bin.
Yeah, okay.
And the rolled up one doesn't look like much, so we may find a picture of, we can have that rolled up one and then have a picture of what it looks like. And then I need current prices on them and stuff, but
They're 25.
either one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they're 25. And I don't know if there's anything on there that says they're available for sale at the highway barn.
Yeah, that was where I got this stuff from. And I can certainly add that to
Okay.
here.
All right.
I'll see if I can find something that's an
We
image
want
of
to
that
ask
other
a
one.
question before I forget.
If
I want to get something done that we print today.
The unrolled,
We have
the
it.
setup one.
Does the
Yeah,
town
but
have
we
an
clean
account?
The town,
Although-
has an account.
So then I can just like reference it through Sean.
Right.
So I'm
Okay,
sure
all
if
right,
you
'cause
go.
I
on the
want to get the
website,
door
look
signs
at
in
the color,
today.
You can
You know.
get
Look at them.
like a real.
We had one for a while. It didn't work so well, but anyways. So, what else do we want to have over there? So you have bins that we can give away.
Mhm.
Um,
And the instruction
different
sheets.
papers to put up there.
Mhm.
So Gene was also saying he has a glass jar that he puts compost layers
Okay.
in to kind of show that as a demonstration.
Sure.
That doesn't sound like too big a real estate. What all did we have all over that? That table was just covered.
I know.
I haven't been able to find any good candy. I have a feeling we're already starting to take the artificial dye, so I think I'm just gonna get gumballs,
Okay.
put in the gumball machine and have coins if kids want to put those in.
Okay.
And I usually just talk about that in terms of not having single wrapped to have to throw a piece of paper away all the
Right,
time. But
right.
it's been really hard to find things that don't, like gummies just stick, they
Right.
won't go through the gumball machine.
Yeah.
So, and I just, more interactive stuff. I think I had sort of like quiz stuff. Oh, I also will bring a bin, but I think we need, I'm gonna bring examples. I thought of this morning, a compostable bag, which is the problem we're having now, versus a bag that says it's made of composted material.
Right, right.
And then what other issues are we having that we can put some education on? So,
Plastic bag ban, do you want anything on that, or you think everybody's understands that now? That we don't need to Take up
I think
space.
I might put that in a plastic stand-up
It
thing
might be.
to say,
Okay.
and the more you can bring these stupid recycle bags.
Mhm.
I mean, bring your own whatever's
Right.
rolled up in your purse. I'll bring some
Yeah.
examples of those just kind of rolled up that you can throw in your purse to think ahead and then not,
Mhm.
because sometimes I'm at the transfer station and there's a paper bag with like 50 paper bags in it thrown in there. And I just
Yeah.
think, oh, were you like entitled to that bag? I mean, why do you have all, I mean, maybe they're cleaning it up for somebody else, but yeah, just another.
Well, you don't want to,
awareness.
you don't want to see my garage then. I mean,
But you kept them, you didn't throw them away.
well, I do have them, but I mean, periodically I have to gather them up because they take up too much room and then they end up in the recycle bin, but at least they're being recycled.
Right, yeah, I'm glad that they're in the recycle bin, but when they look like they've only been used once, I get kind of.
I know,
I
but
mean,
you know, when you go to a lot of places in Plymouth, you get a paper bag.
if you don't carry your own in,
Right,
right,
right.
and other I have to stop them.
Go to Hanover and get all plastic bags.
Right,
Yeah.
so, what else did we end up putting up there? So I think that, yeah, that what's happening with them not taking our barrels, because we've got the wrong
Well,
class.
Because it's
They've
contaminated.
taken the last 2 weeks, so I think we've resolved
So
the
I think
issue.
that, I think.
The
that-
sign on there is helping, but I think the
the-
difference is you see a bag and it says made of recycled, oh, how do they say it? I don't know, but it doesn't
Well,
say
some of them
compostable.
say how do they say it? I can't remember, but anyway, it has to be must be BPI certified compostable.
Okay,
Okay, it says it right on the instruction sheet we give everybody. Okay,
yeah,
and that's what I put. If you've looked at the bins in the last couple of weeks, I put signs on all of them that has that exact message. You know, before you toss, make sure.
but I like those signs on the bin before you open them up. I
You
think
know,
that's
that
good.
there's a container of oil there. It was turkey fry oil,
Uh-huh.
and it's been sitting there for over a week,
Oh,
maybe a week and a half.
saw it the
on the
day
right.
after they picked up, and I thought, well, somebody must just dropped it off, but
No.
they must not realize they're supposed to empty it. Okay, well, just empty it into one of the bins.
The driver's view, I think he's only been doing it for a short period of time.
But they don't train them, you know? Okay, if you
Right.
see it still there, just dump it. If I see it, I'll just dump it in.
It's about a gallon.
I know it is. I know it is. They're supposed to empty that out. Okay, so the question I have for you, Vanessa, is I'm having them bring extra tables this year, so if you think we need two,
Okay,
I will,
designate a second one for us.
yeah,
And you said though that you have a shade umbrella for us.
I do.
Would 2 tables fit under that, or one of them would extend out beyond, or how does that all work?
Both fit. They're 10 by 10. The tables are 6 by 3.
Okay,
I mean, there's gonna be a little bit extending beyond there because, I mean, it's just gonna fit.
all right, let's say we'll do 2.
Yeah,
I can certainly, because
Okay.
what I did before has been,
okay.
because I think I was like, coat hanger, can you recycle it? This, can you recycle it? This, can you recycle it? And I think only one person got 100 on the test.
So, yeah, setup is at noon.
Yeah.
Okay,
It's gonna be a long,
So-
tiring day.
yeah, well, it's noon to 4, really.
Yeah,
And most of the stuff you can start to clean up before 4. But setup is at noon, so that we're ready to go by 1 o'clock. I'll put, I'll have hopefully we'll have some helpers that can move the tables for me. And then I'll just put the material on the table and you guys are gonna have to, sort it all out. Cause I've got to get the AgCom table set up and then I've got to get everything else going. I'm the ringmaster again.
What time? What time would you like somebody to be able to help set up?
I don't need help setting up. I think if they're gonna put the tables up, I think if you can come by at like 2 and spell us if you have the energy and you feel up to it.
I
Then,
may be fine. I don't know.
right, it's up to you, but if you pick a time, I would say if you could be like 2 to 3, just to spell us.
Yeah,
If they'd like to see what's going on there, I'd like to be able to walk around
yeah.
and I like to be able to just unplug
Yeah.
for a minute or two too, if that's possible.
Yeah,
So,
I'm just, kind of giving you a little heads up. I mean, I anticipate being there.
okay, but if, like I said, if you need to pick a time,
Yeah.
don't do setup. It's pandemonium. Do 2 to 3 where you can just sit and answer questions and enjoy the view and stuff like that. Do we need to bring our own chairs?
And listen to the music.
We need to bring our own chairs. Yes.
I
Okay, so
recommend you bring your own
all right, chairs.
There's no chairs provided.
That's fine.
Do you want me to bring the vest?
Oh, yeah, bring the best. Oh, yeah, so then to talk about swap shop. Because, yeah, I'm hoping to collect some people's names.
Yeah,
And to talk about sign up Jeannie, I don't know that that's set up yet and it's fine if it's not. So I don't know if
No.
you guys fully understood. Whoever's gonna volunteer has to go through a query, do an application to
Yeah.
be a volunteer for the town and
be
something
approved.
else, and it all has to go to selectman's office
to be approved.
to be approved, and then we get it back. Then they get access to sign up Jeannie or whatever.
Mhm.
So it's not like we can just start putting it out there and having people say, I'll be there for 2 hours. Yay, here I am. and to figure out some of the training stuff. So I also pulled out, like, I don't know, we haven't really talked through. This is the stuff from
Right.
first time around, and are we kind of sticking with this? But I would like to see the rooms
No.
set up, and I'd
No.
like to see how we're gonna kind of set. I mean, I kind of feel like we need to be the volunteers for a couple weeks.
Oh, yeah.
To be able to say to people, this is what works, this is what doesn't work, instead of telling them, do this, do this, do this, do this.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, don't do that. It doesn't work here at all.
Yeah. No, well, I think one of us is gonna have to be there the first few weeks.
Well, I'm kind of having a hard sell. Go ahead and get Corey, even if you don't think you want to do it, like,
Yeah, no, they gotta wanna do it.
well, but they gotta know what it is they're doing. I don't really have that yet.
Okay, so you're gonna sign up volunteers. Well, it's pretty simple what they're gonna do. If you look at that material that they sent us from the selectman's office, it has a position description. And basically, they're going to approve things to come in, and they're gonna put a sticker on them. And then when they have downtime, once we get into it, when they have downtime, we'll say, okay, we put red stickers on 3 months ago. If you find anything with a red sticker on it, put it over here in this box and we'll take it to Savers. Okay, something like that. I mean, it's pretty simple.
Right.
Just really monitoring what comes in, getting it to the right location, putting that sticker on. I'm hoping that, that it's not much for people to do. All right. Anything else on the ag fair?
Back here. No, but we'll talk about getting a bunch of those papers, what I have to do to have the litter.
Okay, well, we can talk. We
Yeah.
can talk this
I
week.
thought you have to this
Okay,
meeting.
why don't we move on to a couple of quick things? The outreach. I sent you what she was proposing. I approved it. We did have an SSRC meeting on 9/3 in Marshfield. I don't have any notes of significance from that. The Black Earth Pumpkin Smash. We need to talk about that a little bit because I didn't realize there was going to be a charge. As you saw, it was $100 an hour. That includes their time getting there and leaving and the time that they're there. So I didn't know if that was an expenditure that we were willing to do. So you guys let me know what your thoughts are about that.
I don't think so.
I'm against it.
I'm against it too. I think there might be some way we could set something up like that with the
Maybe in
highway
the
truck.
future, or
Yeah, I mean, on Sunday, what's the highway truck doing? If we could somehow have,
A basketball.
yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, it would have to be a pretty big one because pumpkins are big, but
Yeah,
or a target that you throw them at, or some kind of a fun way to get them to put it over in the yard waste instead of in the kitchen waste.
right.
those
Okay.
things that's a lever arm and they put pumpkins and see how far they can shoot.
Trebuchet.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I'm kind of in agreement with you on that one. That was not a bill I expected.
And transportation time and everything else, and then they
Yeah,
leave with really great compost.
yeah, so I will let them know that, we have decided not to.
I mean, they could go as high as $500.
Exactly.
And I don't think it's that worthwhile for, I don't even know if we'd get a lot of people at
Well,
that point.
that's the thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to advertise it. Okay. So
Use
I'll,
one
excuse me, I'll cancel that one. It is time for us to, excuse me, decide on our, contract with Black Earth. We've got 1 year left in our first contract. We were allowed to extend it twice for a year. So I need a vote on that one.
Then each time we extend it at the same rate, or it keeps going up.
Same rate.
I'm gonna make a motion to extend the contract.
For another year. And then next year we'll be looking at a new contract, either with them or, putting it out to bid. I'm not aware of any other company that's doing what they're doing in this area. But we could certainly put it out, see if there's anyone else. SSRC did one for, street pickup of compost, and Black Earth was the only one that submitted a bid for the contract. So, okay, so renew. Okay, so you proposed renewing it. Vanessa, did you second that?
I will second it.
Okay, any more discussion? Take a vote on that, Jean,
Aye.
Vanessa,
I'm Vanessa, I.
David,
and Jean, I. Jean's still there. And you've given up on this.
Who was it?
Everett,
Oh, it's too bad he doesn't have one of our numbers to just text us to say.
there he comes.
Morning.
Morning, Everett. You're muted.
Morning,
Good morning, how you doing?
you?
Yep. Okay, the pumpkin smash is a no. And David, you got your check for $117?
I did.
Okay. Make sure you got that. Okay, so we're gonna renew. So we did take our final vote on that, right?
Mhm.
All right, let's see if there's anything else we absolutely have to get to. Okay, I think swap shop is the big thing that we're looking at right now. We've got signs now, and you said you're gonna get additional signs ordered.
We just need doors back
Mhm.
and there's ones that the state wants you to have.
Okay, and Vanessa, you were looking for what items will be accepted. I did update those. I thought I had shared them with you guys, but I can send those to you again.
Yeah, why don't you do it? Because that's what I want to have copied for the door
Okay,
doors.
okay. Okay, because we also had to have, what is it called? A plan, we had a plan, and then the signs of what could be brought in. And there has to be a sign outside that says
No
the
dumping
hours.
and no dumping.
And yes, anything left outside will immediately be put in the trash. Of course, we may want to monitor that a little bit in case there's something really good. But, yeah, we can't have stuff sitting outside. We've been,
We promised
we're
it.
operating under the graciousness of the transfer station manager and the highway superintendent. So, we're using their
Well-
territory. We have their support, but certainly they don't want to have stuff sitting around. Because they don't anywhere else. I mean, they really keep a clean operation up there, so we can't have anything sitting around.
So if we do the sign, like if the hours are on the outside, on the outside of the door,
But then it'll be on the inside
if,
too.
but if at the top it starts with closed and lists the hours, then on the inside we have one that says open and lists the hours. So if the doors are open, we're open, and if the doors are closed, we're closed.
Yeah, but on the outside, it has to show what hours we will be
I'm
open.
just saying, yeah, but
Yeah.
the top of it will say closed, because when the doors are closed, the swap shop's
Right. Okay, I see what you're saying. yeah.
And then when you open it on the inside, if the doors are open, we're open.
So do you have a draft of what signage you were gonna have done?
I do, and it's something that you did some time ago, so I don't know if it needs to be updated or.
Yeah, why don't you just send it You think I sent it to you?
Oh, yeah,
Okay.
I was gonna have it copied as a matter of fact, but you know, if we're gonna,
Signed,
if we wanna change it, then we need to do it.
All right.
So,
Yeah.
I
before we
think
go.
hours open have to include when staffed. Because
Right,
it
well,
won't be
it does
open
say
just
that.
because the
I think
hours
it
say
says,
that.
I think it
Yeah,
says,
Yeah,
say that.
because it may be closed during a time that's open because we don't have staff there.
Right, right. Yeah, yeah, so we're working on the signage. Then the shelving. Okay. Where are you in your process?
I have one front done, one side of in the front door, and that's about it.
Okay,
I
Is it
was-
empty yet?
No, I did get rid of some of the stuff. Joe from the elementary school came and took the big recycling cart and a bunch of signs and stuff. The other stuff, Rick was there and he looked at it and he said he was gonna go back. I touched base with him once. And he said he's still working on it since out of school, and so that's understandable.
mhm.
But if they don't come soon, I'll just.
Yeah, why don't you give him a deadline? Just say, after that date, we're gonna have to, do something else with it, so he's got a deadline to work with too. Okay, because as, it's gonna be difficult to get the shelving in there with the things that you have in there.
we're not gonna, unless that's emptied, we're not getting the shelves in there, and I won't do it.
Right, I understand, David.
And there's gonna be some alteration to the shelves. I don't know to what extent until I get in there.
Mhm.
And as we're talking about the shop now, did you see the email that I sent?
Yes, I did, David,
You saw it.
I did.
You saw the email I sent relative to the
You did ask-
pegboard and the insulation?
So what?
Relative to the insulation and the pegboard,
Oh,
I was critical of it.
right.
I'll just basically state what I said, is that the insulation is a waste of time. The pegboard is unnecessary throughout the whole thing. And the reason I picked on the insulation to begin with, first of all, it's about that thick. And what's the point in insulating walls when you have a ceiling that's not insulated? It doesn't make any sense. And in addition to which, we're not going to be going through the winter there. So what I'm getting at is I think your effort is a wasted effort. In addition to which, there's going to be a certain amount of dust over time that's going to go through the pegboard and accumulate behind the pegboard. That's my feeling on it. And
Well, shall we
I just think it's a wasted effort, and if the materials can be returned, then we should try and get a credit.
Okay, so should we just, stop where we are right now with, the work to insulate and put a pegboard?
That would be my opinion, and that's what if you, I don't know what, I did send it to you, and I don't know whether you.
My email's been messed up. Every time I get an email with an attachment, my
Was it
file
an
goes
email?
home.
It was no, I sent an email. Not good at texting.
So let me just explain.
Okay,
I've been in there a lot and it's really, really hot. And it's because the sun hits the front of it all day long. Plus the black asphalt heats up and the wind blows in. So it's unbearably hot. And my premise is that I have an insulation there, at least it'll stop that. And what I did inside the studs against the sheathing, I put a thin reflective that has a certain R value. Then I put rock wool behind that, and then I put like a vapor barrier that covers the whole thing. And that will keep moisture from getting in the walls. And it'll keep at least the sun off the front of it. And I think it will help. If you want, I can put, it'll be a heck of a lot easier for me to just hang the pegboard. I could finish that today. To just hang it and it's behind it, so it looks consistent on the inside. And whatever the shelves are there, but any open space, you can put the pegs and hang.
okay. Do you really think we need pegboard the whole way around? I really don't think we do. I think, I like your idea of addressing where the sun comes in the, which is the front. And,
Yeah,
does that make sense? Just
yeah, yeah,
to do that
oh, yeah,
part?
it does,
Okay.
but to, I'm
So-
sorry.
So why don't we just complete the other
Yeah, the front.
side?
Okay.
And to me, the pegboard, it really needs to go where there's not going to be shelving. So I'm kind of in agreement with David that it doesn't make sense to put pegboard the whole way around because we're going to have shelving there. But in the front, we won't. So that's where, to me, where the pegboard should go. And to your point, the insulation. So given that, and what do you think, Vanessa? Does that?
Yeah, because I mean, we're not even gonna be able to keep the pegs. People are gonna take the pegs.
Well, that's the other thing. is the
Well,
clips,
yeah, but, but
Well,
does that make sense? And what would be your time frame on that
I had a solution for
for them taking the pegs?
the
Okay,
peg boards.
okay,
These are special ones that they, when you put them in, they lock in. But sometimes with a regular one, when you lift it off,
Yeah,
the thing
it
falls
comes
out.
yeah,
So
okay,
these go in and lock.
okay. How expensive are they?
Have you in your mind mapped out where the shelves are? I mean, I don't really have any visual
They're
thing
almost
of the
$5
space.
each.
Yeah, what I was gonna start with was the back
Well,
wall.
those, I
Okay,
picked the
and
quantity,
I
I
think
picked
the unit-
5 of each bundle.
I've done some
And-
measurements. I've done
What does it say on the very last page is a total for the whole?
I've done some measurements and the longer, the ones that we
It
have,
was 91.75.
the longer ones
So that would
there, and I
be-
might have to put
For
filler
all the
in.
different pegs.
15.
So this,
It'd be
which
15.
is just a piece of plywood joining them, to provide
So-
additional.
Well,
sheet.
they're
There's
different.
40.
The other ones. as we
4,
Move forward to
And you
the
got
front
5,
door.
20 there.
And that's a question I want to ask.
This
We
is
need 3 feet for
5,
handicap to
30.
get in. Do we need to
And 6
provide 3
minus
feet
minus
between the
30.
shelving?
Probably.
Okay.
And if we do, that's gonna limit. So I don't
I
know.
I
until I
picked
get
the
in.
ones that would be
And-
suitable for hanging, what I
Mhm.
think is gonna go in there. and
The other
it's
part
strong
is
enough
it's
to
always
hold it.
that. Someone can say, can you, because
It's
things are
like
gonna be out of
that.
reach anyways on shelves.
That's true. I mean, someone in a wheelchair isn't, unless they can stand up, isn't gonna.
Yeah,
Go in
I wouldn't
there.
worry too much about it. I wouldn't worry.
Well, we'll do the 3 feet wide getting in, but,
Yeah.
And then I was just saying, because it's stacked all the time, you can say, oh, can someone reach that, whatever, that there's that kind of
Right.
assistance
be
because it's not a
assistance.
mob
Right.
feed or whatever.
Yeah, I don't think we have to worry about that. So back to, what Jean is working on. Jean, do you think that that would be enough? And do you think that you could get that done, say, within the next week?
What the front, just
The
the
other-
2 front.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
the front, okay?
Mhm.
All
I
right,
would, yeah.
okay, and that would, then you'd get all of your equipment out there and that would allow David to start putting the shelving in. It is supposed to be dry this week. I don't know about next week. But I know they're sitting outside. You're a little concerned.
well, I am, because I mean, a little bit of this kind of weather is not a big deal, but if it's soaking wet,
You have to down.
then you get some water. It's just
I,
gonna take
I
place.
put the ones inside that I could pick up,
Right.
the other ones that you bought for me to carry, so.
Right,
Okay.
they're heavy.
Okay,
And-
all right. So are we all in agreement where we're gonna go now with the insulation and this and the
And
big board?
pegboards on the front. So did you get pegboards enough for the whole going around so you can return all those?
Yeah, why don't you?
And I wouldn't worry about buying the hardware for them until we figure out how much space even is
Yeah.
open and
The
what
ones
goes
he
on.
has here, it would be 100 for, what did we say, 30, 60. 80, that should be more than enough.
I still would wait on them and see,
Okay,
I
well, we
mean,
can wait on those.
because if
we
we're
won't
hanging
need
cups on
till
them,
the
then they
spring.
have to be a certain length. If we're hanging, I mean, I don't really know what we're hanging at the front door.
Yeah, we'll see. Okay. Are you okay with that? Okay, and then as far as the other stuff for the schools, just give him, early next week as the drop dead date. And then we've got to get stuff out of there so David can get the shelving. We want to get it all done before it gets cold and nasty and
So we're really looking at a spring opening or,
I don't see us opening.
right, so that, I mean, that's something for me to be able to communicate. So what is that? April, May? April, okay.
Yeah, I would, because it's got to be open 6 months for us to get the RDP credit. So April, May, June, July, August, September.
We
Okay.
can do it. Yeah, even if
We
we
can
have
do
to
it.
extend into October.
Yeah, and if the weather's nice, yeah, I mean, there's no, we don't have to just do it for 6 months, but you have to do it a minimum of 6 months.
And we may see when spring comes around what kind of winter we had.
Yeah.
Because we're gonna need to start to collect stuff, so we might as well be open a couple weekends before that
Yeah,
to get some stuff in there to really have it functioning.
yeah.
We're October.
Mhm.
We should be able to get that. We should be able to open it, fairly soon.
But we're not gonna be open over winter.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah, so that's why I'm thinking April,
Oh, okay, all right.
okay?
It's a reasonable time frame to
Yeah,
say,
that gives us time to get our volunteers lined up, get them employed, get everything approved. Yeah, I had started gathering a few things. My house is getting full, but I did bring a few things over to the shed. I brought them the floor mat and I brought the chair. Both chairs, I brought both chairs, I think. But I've got the plastic bins for the literature. I've got material to go in the swap shop. Oh, and I picked up a bookcase this weekend. It's probably about this tall and maybe this wide, and it's got 3 or 4 shelves.
for the paperbacks and.
Yeah, it's a small bookshelf, but at least it gives us a shelf as opposed to an open shelf for books. If you guys don't like it, it's fine. I can. give
Well,
it
you
away,
can
but-
just don't attach it and, someone will take the books off and take books off.
That did happen at the other.
Yes, it did.
But it was at a yard sale down the street, it was $5. All right, so we have a plan. We're gonna try and finish up what you're doing, this week. We're gonna have Rick given a deadline of early next week. Soon as everything's out of there, you're gonna let
Start the
David
shelves.
know so he can start working on the shelving.
And I had to frame in for pegboard. Would you mind if I do one wall with
Well,
what I have? And
the thing is, there's gonna be a shelf in front of it.
Well, it depends on how the shelves go in.
Yeah.
well, I mean, they're pretty open and big, so you could still hang stuff inside of it.
No, I don't think so. I mean, if we put dishes and stuff there, I don't think we want people reaching through. So, yeah, I think I would decline on that. I mean, if you want to do like the first 3 feet on either side wall, where we know there won't be shelving. But I wouldn't put it behind the others. It would be a waste of material, I think, and of your time, I just don't want to see
Well,
you
if I'm not insulated, I can hammer that out in a day without any problem at
Great.
all.
Okay.
But the way it is in the front, because that vapor bag, I didn't want the things sticking in and puncturing the
Sure.
vapor. So I had to strap them,
Okay.
and I was stripping and strapping off of some old pallets I had,
Okay.
and it was very time consuming. So then I was like, I can't waste this much time.
Mhm.
So I went to Lowe's and I bought a couple of strips of strapping, and that sped it up.
Okay.
And before I was doing it with all power tools, like battery operated, and it was taking forever, and they're old, so they only last about an hour.
Mhm.
So I put my generator in the car, and I brought my generator there, and I have my skill saw, my chop saw. So I was ready to pound it out
Right.
today,
Okay.
because I have the equipment.
Okay.
But if you guys don't want to do it, it just saves me trouble,
I
so
know.
whatever.
And we do appreciate all the work that you're doing. I really do. And it's obvious you know what you're doing. But I don't want to see you waste a lot of time too. And material that we probably just don't really need. So we're spending money right and left.
Yeah. Well,
They
that's
should
good.
Really gotten operational.
Yeah,
yet.
They should be thrilled with us this year that we're spending our RDP money, but, we also need to be cautious.
Yeah, we don't want to deplete it.
Over, yeah, all right.
So I have a question along this. So is the Lowe's bill we approved for all of this material?
That was,
400 and something grand.
The actual facilities and came and used their credit card, which was associated
Oh,
with the non-taxing,
mhm.
and they put it in a truck and brought it there, because it was quite a bit of stuff.
Okay,
So
so
we can-
yes, you're right. And so we'll be getting a refund.
So should we hold off on paying that bill?
No, I think
No.
we need to pay it. I've been getting,
they'll credit the credit.
Emails.
They'll credit the credit card.
yeah.
Okay.
I've been getting emails about why haven't we paid this bill? So I think we better pay it and then we'll have money come back into the account.
Via the town,
Right,
whatever.
the same way we got the bill,
Okay,
Yeah.
all right, then, thank you.
okay?
You
Okay.
asked me to keep track of,
Of all your expenses, yeah,
so those are the ones on the left.
okay,
The ones on the right,
mhm,
I had the material at home, so
okay.
I just used,
Now, will you still need all of this?
yeah, that,
Okay,
everything there is already installed.
okay, so this is $83.16. And I did bring along another one of these things. And this would go to you. This is $83.16. It includes an electrical box, box to pipe connector, strapping, window trim, window insert for waterproofing, silicone coat caulking, and prime pine door trim. So $83.16. Can I have a motion?
I'll make a motion.
Is there a second?
I second.
All right. Any discussion? I'll take a vote on that. Jean, you should probably recuse yourself. Vanessa?
Vanessa, I.
David, I.
Jean, I. Okay. What's your street address, Jean?
3 Kennedy Road.
Getting close to your time, Jean.
I know, I'm keeping an eye on it. All right. All right, have you all done with swap out for now? You're gonna have
Thanks.
information at the table
Because,
and a way for people to sign up.
yes,
to
I
be
will,
volunteers.
but I'm gonna get the new list
I'm gonna give
of
material to
acceptable
you.
stuff.
I'll try and get that done tomorrow. Okay, quickly, I just. Probably had August, maybe not yet. I have the July textile. The town had 3,500 pounds. The schools had 5,165 pounds. So, that's,
You sent that, didn't you?
did I?
I think so.
Okay, so that's over 8,000 pounds
Yeah.
that didn't go in the trash. And I don't know where the August report is. I'm sure they sent it to me. She's very good about sending this to me, but can't put my finger on it.
How are we doing on books? Do they separate that from the textiles?
I don't get that report. I don't get a report on books.
I just wonder how they're doing on that and
Yeah,
if we're getting,
well, as you know, there's several bins there.
right, but these guys have one and I just wonder,
Um, Well, Bay State Books has,
But they're not Bay State Textile?
no, it's a separate.
Oh, I
company.
thought they were just
Yeah,
a
no.
name on a,
As far
okay.
as I know, they're not associated in any way. They just use the same name, Bay State, you know. Okay, is there anything else we need to cover today?
So you just need to update signage for the swap shop.
And I think I
then
have that
I'll-
already done. I just
You-
need
you
to
may
send it
have.
to you again.
Yeah,
Okay. All
and then
right.
when I get that, then I'll get that stuff printed.
Okay. All right. So it's on me to get that to you as timely as I can. All right. This is a busy week.
I know, you must be going crazy. So I will try and prompt you with the things I'm looking for.
Okay. Yeah, I
Pull my notes.
I'm getting last minute requests and cancellations. So it's,
At least you got good weather.
yeah, it's supposed to be sunny and 68. I don't
That's
think you
nice.
can ask for much better. You know, and we're gonna have a shaved ice company. We're gonna have, is it Mom on the Go? I think it's Mom on the Go. They have sandwiches. And then 42nd Brewery gonna be there. How did the library do on Sunday?
I didn't go.
Oh, I didn't either. I
Yeah.
was at a baseball celebration in
For you.
They
They
did
did
so
so well.
Yeah.
Too bad they didn't go on, but they, that was
Yeah.
an
Oh,
accomplishment for those boys.
oh, yeah, yeah.
Unlike you, I went, well, I didn't go early in the morning, but I went to the airport on Sunday. Pick up my daughter who just came back from Ireland.
Oh, really? Did she take the baby? Oh, my goodness.
She got pictures of him on the way out.
Why don't we adjourn and then we?
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay. Do I have a motion to adjourn?
I'll make a motion to adjourn.
Okay,
Second.
and then our next meeting. Let me see.
9:56. Everyone in favor? Aye.
Aye. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Looks like it would be October 14th.